Introduce the whole band.
There we go. Well, first of all, I got to say that really unfair to put us after the last singer. So, this is my wife Karen Wilson Thissen. So let's give it up for Karen. We'll see. How are y'all tonight? Good.
This is Prince, which is the reason I moved to Minnesota. And him. I was dreaming when I wrote this, forgive me if I go astray.
See, when I woke up this morning, could have sworn it was Judgment Day. The sky was all purple, there were people running everywhere. Tried to run from my destruction, you know I didn't even care. Say 2000 party over this out of time. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
I was dreaming when I wrote this, so sue me if I go too fast.
But life is just a party and parties weren't meant to last. War's all around us, my mind says prepare to fight. So if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna listen to my body tonight. Yeah, they say 2000 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. If you didn't come to party, don't bother knocking on my door. Got a lion in my pocket, and baby, he is ready to roll. Everybody's got a bomb, we could all die any day.
Ow!
But before I let that happen, I'll dance my life away. They say 2000 party over, oops, out of time. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Oh, go, Bob.
2000 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight we're gonna
99.
Woo! That's the end of the whole
Don't you wanna go?
Thank you. And I'm sure they thank you too. All right. So, wow, these lights are very bright. So I'm Paul Thissen, and I'm also running for governor. Thank you for all coming out. Thank you to the Urban Embassy for putting this on and for all the work that you're doing. And I just want to talk just very briefly about why I'm running for governor and some of the things that I think we have in common and a shared vision. And I could talk to you tonight about some issues about working on youth violence and taking statewide a youth violence public health approach to solving youth violence. So it's not about punishing individual kids, but actually helping communities support families and support kids so that we do better by everybody. I could talk about covering 40,000 kids in this state, which fundamentally transforms kids' lives, but I don't want to go into the issues so much tonight. The reason I'm running for governor is because I think to win this next election and to govern ourselves out of what is really a terrible mess that we're in, we have to look to the future and not to the past. And that's what my campaign is all about. And more than that, we have to do what the Republicans never do. They always appeal to the worst in Minnesotans, I think, the worst in Americans. And we need, okay, there we go. You didn't miss much. The Republicans appeal to the worst in Minnesotans. That's kind of their strategy, right? The Democrats and how we are going to win this race is we're going to appeal to the best in Minnesotans. You know, I was raised in Bloomington. Thank you. I was raised in Bloomington. My folks were both public school teachers, and they raised me to believe that this is a state that's pretty extraordinary and special. And if we're going to overcome the huge challenges we have in every single one of our communities, we're going to have to appeal to that sensibility, that sense that we can solve problems together. And we have to do that for a new generation, for a new set of problems. You know, I think too often our party, the Democrats, look to the past. They look back to the 70s and the 80s for solutions. But Minnesota is very different than it was in the 70s and 80s. And I think we need a governor who's going to look to 2015 and 2020 and 2025, because that's how we're going to solve our problems and the new challenges we face. So I'm running for governor to do exactly that. I'm running for governor to appeal to the very best in Minnesotans and to make this election about the future of our state instead of about the past of our state. And I'd love to earn your support, and I'd love to hear from all of you. And my last thing I want to leave you with, I'm a person who doesn't believe that St. Paul and the Capitol knows all the answers. I think the answers are what lies in this room. And so if we're going to solve our problems together, I want to be a governor who works with all of you, because I don't know everything. I want to be someone that works with all of you to understand what the problems are and to figure out what the solutions are together, because that's where the true power lies. So thank you for indulging us, and have a great evening.
Woo! Give it up for Miss